I figured I'd do an update video since my last one was like a year old. Basically, the things I've changed and problems I ran into on the bike or whatever. So let's see. I have about 1,700 miles on there, and it's been a tank. A lot of people were saying how this bike was gonna break down in 500, and to be honest, if you don't keep up with like the drivetrain stuff, it probably would. So 1,700 miles. The only major problems I've had, other than the normal flat tires and things like that, and regular wear in the drivetrain, is the bottom bracket is starting to creak. So there's a little bit of play in the cranks. I can't really show you that without two hands, but I could try to like emulate the sound a little bit. I don't know if you could hear, but it's creaking when I pedal. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove the crank and remove the bottom bracket, and then re-grease, clean it out, and everything, and it should be good as new. So, but besides that, everything's working perfectly. I mean, this bike is a tank. I'm telling you, it's pretty resilient on the road. So what else can I say? Yeah, this is the same since last time. I'll take that off. I put a it does accommodate a what you call it? What do you call this thing again? A rack, yeah. Brain freeze. It does accommodate a rack. So you can see I put panniers on here. I don't drive. I don't ride a car. I use my bike to do everything on. Just take that off. Set that over there. This rack is from Planet Bike. Now, if you have this bike and you're planning on putting a rack on it, I would suggest getting a steel rack, because the stays on the rack they're aluminum, and so they don't do very much bending. And this frame doesn't accommodate that big of small of a rack as this one. So I had to do a little bit of stretching. I don't know whether that's a good thing or not, but it's you fine for the time I've had it on there, for like 600 miles or whatever. I did put that sticker on there. Sue me. Another thing that I changed out was the pedals. I put the Shimano A530s on. The M530s are fine. They're just on my cross bike back here. So, yeah, the pedals are fine. I just prefer these pedals a little bit more. And these the A530s are nice because they have a flat platform, and they also have a clip-in, so that if I'm just going around the block, or if I'm just going up maybe 4 or 5 miles, then I wouldn't bring my clipless shoes. What else can I say? Yeah, the Garmin's been on there. It's been fine as usual. I do have an 800 that I put on the cross bike, and I do switch them out every now and then. But to be honest, I kind of prefer this bike because it's like my daily driver. I use it to get around and stuff. This one's more like, it's nicer. I'm planning on commuting on this bike just because of the wider tires, but I feel a lot more comfortable on this one. So yeah, I mean, if you have any questions, yeah, the brake pads are just about to wear down. I'll maybe get another 300 miles before I have to switch those out. Other than that, everything's been fine. I clean the drivetrain out every 300 miles or so, and lube my chain every 75 or so, depending on the weather. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, you could just let me know. Hopefully this video is of some merit to someone. All bikes direct bikes won't break down, as long as you take care of it, or at least take it to a shop. Oh yeah, one more thing. I did change the bar tape. Didn't do that great of a job, as you can see. Kind of a scrub when it comes to wrapping bar tape, but hey, that was my first time for everything. So yeah, I'll do a full review of this bike when I have some more miles on it. I have about 275 miles on this one, and I'll do a review maybe at 600 when I've got a feel for, you know, everything that it does, you know, how it handles. Because I haven't ridden this on every single type of terrain, and I haven't ran into that many problems. So then I'll do a good review. But as far as the Wellington, yeah, this bike is great. Like I said, I'm gonna clean out the bottom bracket, reseat it, see if the clicking stops, which it should. And yeah, be safe out there.